So Tim, a point today. How are you feeling after that one?
I thought we were terrific, out of possession, everything that we weren't earlier in the season, and I've been saying for a while we've had lads playing matches early in the season to get fit because of the way the recruitment dropped and not being able to get lads in, and obviously they're hanging on to see what can be offered elsewhere and whatever, and you know, we recruited late in that week prior to Blythe. Listen, that's 2 clean sheets and 1 goal conceded in 3 now, so we're trying to claw that goals against column back a little bit. So out of possession, terrific, worked unbelievably hard against, make no mistake, Buxton are in it to win it. They're not in the league to mess around. They've got, you know, a lot of very expensive recruits, and they're a very, very good side. They've scored, I think it was 11 goals in the last 3 games. So you know you're up against it, and when you see what they're bringing off the bench, I thought we did really well. You know, listen, could we ask a few more questions and just be a little bit more reliable sometimes going forward? Yes. Our set play delivery was poor tonight, and normally that, you know, Pinchy's and Brandon are good with their delivery. Well, not so much tonight. But if I'm looking at going toe to toe with a club that's recruited heavily during the summer, then I think the lads stood up and really showed some pride tonight.
So we've got Party on Saturday. How are you feeling ahead of that one?
Well, listen, I think this league's proved every game brings a different challenge. You know, it's a tough game. Of that, there's no doubt. You know, they've had, when you look at the results that they've had so far this season, they've had 1 or 2 where you think, you know, people might think, oh, they'll get beat there, and they haven't. You know, so it'll be a tough game. They'll come here, they'll have a look at us, and they'll see where they think they can hurt us. We've now got 3 days or whatever it is to try and, well, I've already seen a bit of it, but do our due diligence and come up with something to beat them. But at the end of the day, we've come here on the back of an outstanding effort up at Scarborough, who have got an unbelievable home record, and we've got up there, we've got a great result to come back, and obviously bank holiday we won. So, you know, are we getting a little bit of a momentum, a little bit of a run together? Maybe, you know, time will tell, but one thing I can't fault and won't fault is the effort and commitment levels tonight. I thought it was outstanding. We've gone toe to toe with a really good team and acquitted ourselves really well.
So finally, we've had a smaller bench than normal. There's been a couple of injuries, like Rory going out in the warm-up. What's the situation with the few injuries that we've had today?
Right, well, obviously Macca's, I haven't had a chance to go and delve deeply into that one yet, but I think it's an adductor, a kicking muscle, just at the front of the top of the thigh there. So I'll get to the bottom of that when I go in, but it doesn't sound great. Harry Williams pulled up in training on Thursday with a groin and was unable to travel to Scarborough. Was here tonight. Said he felt quite a bit better, but not available. Tyrone Doofus reacted badly to actually the tackle he got booked for at Scarborough. Felt a tweak in his knee and was unavailable for selection tonight. Spencer Hamilton is at the moment still some way away. It's a groin issue that at some stage, if we carries on like this, we need to get a scan if we can and try and just find out what's going on, because I haven't seen him in a football training session since prior to the Redditch game pre-season. That's got to be pushing 2 months ago. So, you know, we've got a 21-man squad. 2 of those are goalkeepers, 19, and at this moment in time 4 injuries. So that means we can't fill the bench next Saturday. So it is a concern. There's no doubt about that. You know, and I'm going to have a chat and see where we go with it. Obviously, a chat with a physio to see in terms of time. But I was led to believe that there might not be too many coming back on the horizon. Possibly Doofus. We'll see how he responds to treatment in the next couple of days. Obviously, we have a session here on Thursday, and you know, we'll see how we go. But listen, the boys that were out there wearing the shirt tonight, I couldn't be prouder of them, because I know what they were up against. I know what they were up against at Scarborough, and you know, in terms of what these opposition clubs are bringing, and I think they've been absolutely superb.
Cheers, thanks.
Cheers, mate.